Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm Sammy Grayson. Here with me are Triforce of Doom and Red Nova.
Hello.
And it's time for more Final Fantasy XIV and more Hildibrand.
Yay.
We're fairly close to the end of the quest line. Next quest. Excuse me. My ever-loyal associate. We must find Miss Ellie, and quickly. Surely if confronted by her constant companions, she can still be convinced to abandon this fool plan. Aho, Miss Phyllis. Thought you had already departed in the company of your men, but all for the better. Shall we conduct the search together? I fear that would only put them at greater risk. You see, the fifth and final member of the Arbiters of Truth, the Phantom Thief's final target, is none other than...
You.
Hildibrand Me. Mind you, it is not a role I sought of my own accord. My name and my passion for history are somewhat well known in the Sultanate. One day I received an anonymous letter stating that a position in the committee had opened, and I had been chosen to fill it. The letter went on to enumerate my duties, prevent the spread of historical lies that would sully the name of our illustrious nation. As a high-ranking officer in the Sultan's Sworn, I was deemed to be in a particularly unique position to serve as an arbiter. I knew that there were other members of the organization, but was told nothing of their names or identities. I think that my unknown compatriots were the victims all along. Cannot put any more lives in danger. I will sequester myself in a place where my presence could cause no harm until such time as the killer is apprehended. Your concern for our well-being is most touching, Miss Phyllis, but there is no need for such caution. As a seasoned inspector, I am more than capable of protecting a lady in distress, and as a gentleman, that is exactly what I shall do. My associates here also stand at your side. Speaking of which, has anyone seen my loyal assistant? Inspector, over here! Ah, there you are, Nashu. Really shouldn't run off on your own like that. With word sick about you. I'm sorry, Inspector. Miss Ellie said she saw somebody in the shadows, so I went to take a look. Now, there wasn't anything there but a dormouse. It was a really cute dormouse, you see? She kept squeaking and scurrying away, and I just...
Well, you gotta give it to the thief. Got the mannerisms down.
Yep. Pardon me for a moment, Nashu. Yes, my inspector's sense speaks to me. Someone is watching us. Harris, let's split up and canvass our surroundings.
Alright.
Water-stained letter.
I'm still waiting for the shit to load. There it is.
Water-stained letter lies conspicuously on the floor. Be wary and be warned.
Fun.
Accessible.
Trust no one and your friends all the less. Ooh, piece of candy. This will avail you well. Use it wisely. Obtain a sachet of demasking dust. The next instant, you feel an intimidating presence behind you.
Oh, hi, Norbert.
It's like, whoa! Ho ho ho! If it isn't my beloved son's staunch companion, the mighty Harris. I was in the area on a matter of business, which I...
God, perfect.
Yep.
I messed up the name earlier.
Yep. Which I curtailed when I felt a suspicious presence from the shadows. Pursuing it led me here. Mayhap it is the same for you. Just takes a step back. Well, first of all... Oh ho! So your pursuit of the Thief of Many Faces has taken quite the unexpected turn. Now you have come upon a series of anonymous letters. Mayhap our watcher in the shadows is a friend, or this is but another trap laid by the fiend. Yes, the plot thickens like a dollop of salamander oil. In either event, I dare say the circumstances call for utmost caution. Thief could be anywhere, or anyone. Myself excluded, of course. No mere mask could replicate the physique of this Manderville man.
I mean, all you'd have to do is, like, punch a wall and I'd believe you.
That said, I fear my dear Hildy may be in a bit over his head this time. Allow me to assist in your investigation. For anything to happen to Hildibrand, his dear mother would, not be pleased.
Yeah, I can imagine. Gang, I don't even want to know what that home life is like. Imagine living in the same house as Hildibrand and Godbert.
That sounds like a wild ride. The sender speaks true. The villain even now lurks within our midst. And yet we have but a single sachet of demasking dust at our disposal. We must identify the imposter beyond reasonable doubt before we proceed. You know the players better than I, Harris. Let's say you have a few words with each of them and see if aught seems amiss. Start with the obvious one. Inspector Briarden told me all about it. Who'd have thunk Miss Ellie was the Phantom Thief all this time? She sure fooled me. Miss Ellie is the Phantom Thief. It's the only logical conclusion. Yet I cannot help but feel that another truth still evades us. Am I doomed to share the same fate as the others? I'd sooner die than become one of those things. He had it spread. Saw you before. It just isn't right. No shit. Nothing particularly odd about any of them, you say. Stands to reason. Fiend would not take such a risk if he were not utterly confident that he could pull off the ruse. Curses. Not half the fool his son is. Must elude him, and quickly. Time is of the essence. Like, fuck. Question the Sultan sworn outside. But man, they insist they have seen naught of Miss Ellie. Wherever could she have gone? Father, what brings you here?
One quick catch-up?
Yes, finally the pieces are coming together. Now, if you would kindly stand still and shut up. Fiend already stands among us. Now, which one seems the most sus? Inspector Briarden. I shouldn't hope you are not doubting me. Well, I'm quite convinced that even a master impersonator would struggle to recreate a particular brand of idiocy. The fact remains that anyone here who has spent even a moment alone must be considered a suspect. The thief has proven to be highly efficient at assuming no identities. An astute observation, my gangly friend. I'd say this occasion calls for a dose or two of that powder Harris here found earlier. Wouldn't happen to be another sachet or two lying about, would there? What remains of our supply has already been distributed to the search party. Worry not, they should be reporting back within a bell's time. Time might be against me, but just you watch. Wiggle my way out of this and turn you into the reeking, drooling corpse you deserve to be. I fear that is more time than we can afford, Miss Phyllis. Fortunately, my powers of deduction will lay the fiend's face bare within minutes.
Hildibrand, what are you planning?
We know that, given the choice, the thief prefers to impersonate familiar personages. As Miss Ellie has only had passing interactions with my dear father, we can safely eliminate him from consideration. At least myself, Nashu, and Harris here. Nashu and I in particular have had a close and extended relationship with our suspect. I shall begin by questioning mine own assistant. I assure you that none know her better than I. Brilliant reasoning as ever, Inspector. Go on, ask me anything. All the time for this overstuffed buffoon to start talking sense. You ask me anything too obscure, my cover is as good as blown. My relationship with Nashu is so close, I dare say at times it's as if we share a mind. As Nashu is truly my ever-loyal assistant, she should have no trouble completing my thoughts. I am Amanda Manderville.
That's way too easy.
That's the joke. Doing what only a Manderville can. From the peaks of Kurthus to Thanalan, Manderville. Man!
Barton's just like, what the fuck?
You're the best, Inspector. Perfect score. May rest easy, dear friends. This is unmistakably, unequivocally, indubitably the true Nashu. I've never loved you more than now, you marvelous muttonhead, you. Nashu, is something the matter? It's because you picked up a few more wrinkles beneath the eyes. There's no need to avert that charming face of yours. Wrinkles? Wrinkles? Look who's talking, you crusty, cretinous old...
There it is.
Whoops.
And that's what she knew. She fucked up.
Genius, Inspector? Eep. The charade is up, Miss Ellie. And dust. Miss Ellie, you look somehow different.
Well, let's hope for the roost to get blown away.
Yep. Next. Truths Untold.
Alright, yeah, no, wait, hold on. I gotta wait for everything to fully load, and I still have the... There we go.
Okay. You good? Okay, yeah.
Love the little side glance she gave them right before we threw the powder.
7 hells, done in by a muscle-bound muttonhead and his motley troop of mummers. Just who are you? Resemblance to Miss Ellie is most uncanny, and yet... Consulting Inspector Briarden, once again you failed to measure up to your lofty reputation. Of course we resemble each other. Ellie is, after all, my own flesh and blood, my beloved sister, and my eminently capable partner in crime. 1,000 faces I may wear, but only one name do I bear. You can call me Cece. Charmed, I'm sure. Are you quite all right? Well, you look as if you've seen a ghost. Despite my moniker, I assure you that Ellie and I are no specters. We are, mind you, the last living scions of Sildine aristocracy. Bemused, are you? Befuddled to find 2 sisters behind the mask. Try using your brains once in a while. Every time you encountered the thief, Ellie was standing right in your midst. No, the thief that 4 times stole the show, and those priceless relics, was me. Meanwhile, Ellie hid in plain sight, supplying me with just the knowledge I need to stay one step ahead of my pursuers, all while spinning their hair-raising tales of my exploits that won the hearts of this nation. We owe a lot to you, truly, but without the tales of your hapless attempts to catch me, we never could have risen to these heights of celebrity. Miss Cece, from a gentleman to a lady, I would ask one thing and one thing only. Just what is it that you and Miss Ellie hope to accomplish with all of your schemes? Justice. 400 years ago, Old Don dogs reduced our great nation to a nation of zombies. Long last, the cowards who would still justify these foul deeds will suffer the same fate. Wait, history say that it was Sildee that turned their own men into zombies. Histories lie. You work from the shadows, silencing those who would speak the truth. You should have died with your fellows, false arbiter. It was Old Don that ordered the creation of that dreadful powder, and wielded it as a weapon against our proud ancestors. The history of your glorious sultanate is built on a lie. What is this madness you speak, woman? Not madness, truth. Powder in my possession was stolen from the Old Don army 4 centuries ago by one of my ancestors. Say it was his final act of courage in the moments before his leg fell off and his rotting head dropped from his shoulders. This is the truth that the histories don't tell. Truth that this doe-eyed sultan sworn would kill to keep buried in the sands of Thanolin. But your time of reckoning is nigh. Oh yes, before long you and everyone in this rotten nation will know firsthand the horrors my ancestors knew. And just what do you mean by that? Oh, how the idiots lap up the stories. A masked crusader for justice. A dashing rebel waging battle against power and authority. Oh, if they only knew. They will see soon enough. They're eating each other's brains out on the streets.
Oh, shit.
In the last days before our proud nation was razed to the ground, a band of the final survivors stole a vast quantity of the powder from the Old Don vaults, hiding it away in a secret vault sealed with powerful magics. The sole means by which the vault may be opened? By assembling 4 secret relics from Belladia, 4 relics once housed in the royal palace of Sildee, where the Old Don dogs stole them and claimed them for their own. So it dawns upon you at last. Yes, even as we speak, Ellie makes for the vault, 4 relics safely in hand. Just think, one day you'll be able to tell your grandchildren you were there when the zombie powder rained down on Old Don. No, wait, you'll all be dead. Preposterous.
Well, this escalated quickly.
Yep.
But first, you, my dear. You will not even have the pleasure of looking upon the last moments of your precious homeland. Like your flesh rot like all of your rotten lies. I think not, Miss Cece. Hildibrand. To be fair, he's used to it. You idiot! Just for once, could you not get in the way? Godbert Manderville. Can't even trust your sorry ass to look after him for a day.
Oh, shit!
Nothing personnel, kid. I knew it! The President's watching over us from the shadows. It was you, my dear wife. When Godbert's scared. Am I to understand that you are Hildibrand's mother? Aye, this is more like it. Hand to hand, skillet to skillet. It's enough to send a warrior's pulse racing. Prepare yourself.
You have the worst timing, Greg.
The time of our final confrontation is nigh.
This sucks.
Just like, nope.
Put you through a wall.
That's one hell of a raging demon.
Yep. Do you have papatos for brains, you overstuffed buffoon? My beloved boy's been turned into a stinking corpse if you hadn't bloody noticed. You, Harris or something, was it? Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Hildy's told me all about your hijinks together. Pleased to meet you. Okay, we're on
I've
our
never
good
seen
side.
it spelled that way before.
My dear boy's always had a bit of a rebellious streak. What can I say? I can come on a bit too strong at times.
No comment.
But can you blame me? This time I thought I'd sit back and leave things to my sorry-arse husband here. Look what that got me. You'll help me out, won't you? Yes, ma'am.
If you can make Godbert scared, you're gonna make the Warrior of Light scared.
Yeah. Alright. Next cutscene.
Once everyone... There we go. Now everyone
Yep.
loads in.
Reunited with my dear boy for the first time in ages, and just look at him. He's green. I'd say that's more blue, but... Fortunately, there's still time to reverse the zombie curse. And I know just the remedy. Phial of holy water. Ingredients are simple. Powder of oversoul rags and a phial of twice distilled water. St. God at the market stocks the former, and the latter you can procure from a trader by the name of Guest. Hurry, once the poison spreads throughout his veins, no antidote will save him.
On it.
In the meantime, I will search for the bumbler's bumbling assistant. With any luck, Miss Nashu is still alive. Ouch, that smarts. Hey, gads, Hildy. You're looking none too hard at yourself. No thanks to you, you bumbling oaf. Are you going to accompany Harris here and make yourself useful, or do I have to reintroduce you to that wall? Yeah, but of course, milady. Gilgamesh is ever at your service. St. God Sundries, was it? Come now, Harris, there's work to be done.
It's like, I do not want to feel the wrath of that again.
Alright. You gotta get to the market.
Yep. Where's Singot Sundries again?
Sapphire Exchange.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yep. Oversold rags, you say? Fear that I've only a single tatter left in stock, and it's already spoken for. But my good man, you must reconsider. My dear friend's life, and quite possibly mine own as well, hangs in the balance.
He's not wrong.
I sympathize with your plight, friend, but a man has to make a living. I've been promised a copious supply of rare chimera membrane for these rags. Unless you can offer me the same, no deal. And you expect us to be able to summon such a rarity out of nowhere at a moment's notice? And look who we have here. If it isn't the Warrior of Light from the Colosseum. Funny who you meet at the markets. Hey, look who it is.
Yep, Avila.
As it happens, I just returned from my training, and the slaying of 10 chimeras just happened to be my task for the day. The chimera membrane you seek, you're more than welcome to a share. Thank you. My lady, you are far too kind. Don't mention it. If it hadn't been for Inspector Hildibrand and Harris here, I'd still be tag teaming with that slimy beast, cheating my way to fame and fortune. I'm a woman who pays her debts.
That was convenient.
Yep. Hell, take me if that wasn't Avila the Tempest. Ever since she confessed to her trickery and started climbing back up from the bottom of the ranks, I've been proud to call myself one of her biggest fans. I have half a mind to give you the regs you seek simply for the privilege of meeting her. Kind sentiment, my good man. We are more than happy to uphold our side of the bargain, aren't we, Harris? And with this, our task here is done. Let us find this traitor named Guest.
All right.
Okay. That's over by the paladin area.
Yeah, the Chamber of Rule, so
yes.
Boop.
Hello.
Wait. Over there.
Blundering Manderville boy is on his last legs and you need something of mine to save him, you say? Perhaps you can give me a good reason why I should care. Bloody Mandervilles are richer than the traders themselves. They have the audacity to haggle me down to the last gill for every purchase. If the family line ended today, I'd be a happier and wealthy man.
But you would have a very pissed off mom.
That he would. Now I believe the ballroom calls. Good day to you, and do pass along my condolences to the grieving parents.
When did my pinky get cut? What the hell?
I don't know. Want to take a second to do something about it?
Nah, it looks like it's already basically killed. I just brushed against my pinky, feel a bump, and like, what the hell? Oh, okay then.
Alright. Have you not a shred of honor or compassion in that spindly body? Business rival or no, the man is on death's doorstep.
And so Mike Greg. And me.
After the events of that day, my father will not so easily forgive and forget. But it matters not to me. Though my love for you is as deep as the seven seas. Beg of you, milady, may I have this dance? Oh, hey, look who it is. Hi. Harris, what a lovely surprise. Are you here for the ball, perchance?
No.
Heavens, poor Inspector. Well, if it isn't the Lapis Maiden in the flesh, say you bid farewell to training fop and scruffy adventures and share a dance with a cultured gentleman befitting of your great beauty. It would be a pleasure and honor both, my lord. He's like, hell yeah. Provided you first provide my good friend Harris here with the bottle of twice distilled water that he seeks.
And there it is.
It's like, Fine. You know this man? That is the price you would set, then so be it. Take it. Barely worth its weight in gil anyway. Now, shall we, Miss Arabella?
Thank you.
Appreciate the help.
Ugh. And all the people we've been helping out.
Yep. I knew Hildy would be a worthy rival, but to think he was this beloved by so many. Clearly this realm would deeply mourn his loss. Quickly, Harris, let us deliver these goods while there's still time to save him.
Yep.
Amina's not wrong.
Right.
Now to the other side.
Yep, over Schmear.
Over Schmear. Alright, we got the shit. I trust the two of you wouldn't dare come back empty-handed. Bloody brilliant. I take you over my muscle-headed half-wit of a husband any day. Stand back and let me show you some real Manderville home cooking.
This family is so crazy.
Yep. Oh, you bloody bugger, guide my skillet. Aye.
Calling the god a bugger is interesting.
Yep. Aye, that should stop its spread. It's up to Hildy to flush what's left out of his system. Don't worry, he's my son after all. I reckon he's still got some fight left in him. Welcome back, Inspector. Nashu. Look who I found. She was slumbering obliviously in a rubbish-strewn corner of Pearl Lane. Boy, did that nap feel good.
You were knocked the fuck out!
Yes, I'm sure it did. Harris, word has it that Ellie's been sighted at the Sildine ruins. You must go there with all haste. You've done well by my dear boy today. Don't worry, I'll handle things from here. It's a nice warm bed for him. I think I know a few specialists who might know a thing or two about his condition. What the seven hells are you standing around for? Future of Old Oz at stake.
Here we go.
Harris, my strength is yours as well. For Ulda, for our friend Hildy. You remind me of my husband, what with you having more muscle than sense. You're so keen on making yourself useful, why don't you run to the markets and bring me some fire crystals? Keeping my dear boy warm is key to fighting off the zombification. Let's see, I believe 20 crates or so should suffice.
So much fire crystals.
Yes, it is. I am a warrior, not a... Yes, milady.
Yeah, do not finish that sentence, Greg. Finishing that sentence is bound to be bad for you.
Yeah, you'll probably end up in the ceiling next.
I say, Enkidu, the burden we must bear is simply to secure my long-awaited final... Let me try that again. The burden we must bear is simply to secure my long-awaited final confrontation with Harris. That said, the events of today have given me cause to reflect. Harris and Hildy both. Oh, to be blessed with such veritable legions of friends tried and true. But alas, not I. No. Only one true friend have I ever known, and she is long lost to me. You are a fine bird, and have given me great comfort in my travels, but you will never be Enkidu, my one and true companion. Oh, my friend, were you here with me, even Harris could not stand against our combined might. Oh, Enkidu, wherever you may wander, hear my words and return here to my side. Enkidu, do you hear me? Enkidu!
Poor Gilgamesh.
Ye gods, what was that flash from the heavens? Nearly blinded me. What? The crystals, where have they gone?
Oh, fuck. Gilgamesh is in trouble.
Fancy meeting you here, old friend. That voice, could it be? My faithful companion, why must you always make me wait so?
Is Enkidu a fucking primal?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
All right. And with that, we gotta end the video here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell. And we'll see you guys next time.
It.